Hello everyone, welcome back to Monster Rancher 2! In the last episode we got our Kasumi Pixie here named Empress, and we are starting a very difficult road to get her trained up. So, none of you will know this, and I don't need to out myself, but I love outing myself to you all for some reason. This is the second go I've had at recording this, because as you see here, Colt tells us that there is an official tournament, and we gave it a go. I gave it a go, got the crap kicked out of me, and finished up the episode and realized that I had screwed up the audio recording because it's been a while since I've done recording, and I don't really have an actual checklist when it comes to doing the show. So I didn't check all of my gear, and I didn't test, and this is why we test everything, because I done goofed, and so we're going to just wipe away that tournament ever happened, because Empress got the shit kicked out of her, as I just said. But it did give me some information to work with. It was kind of a fact-finding mission to see what she was good at and what she wasn't. And right now she is very inaccurate. Man, my audio levels are weird too. She was wildly inaccurate. She couldn't hit very hard, and she doesn't have enough moves to help the situation very much. She has no moves in the center to distances, which is not good. So we're just going to go ahead and retcon it, and we're going to just see if we can train her to be a little better. Good job, Empress. The only real problem with that is I lose everything I was chatting about the whole time, and that sucks. I never liked losing my commentary, but it is what it is. And one of the things I mentioned at the end of the episode that is now lost that I did want to talk about, and hopefully I can speak a bit more clearly this time since I'm giving it another go, is there was a post that I recently saw forwarded from one of you all that mentions, it sounds weird without context, but the start of the post is something to the effect of, if something is worth doing, it's worth half doing. And it sounds like a lazy thing, but in context, it's the opposite. It's saying that if you have depression or if you have other things going on in your life, medical problems that make it difficult to have a normal life and do things, if something is worth doing at all, it's worth at least taking the first step to do. And it's been on my mind since I read that post probably about a month or two ago, because that's what I'm trying to do here with my health. With the end of tax season, I'm no longer at the office, and therefore I could have a bit more control over what my what I eat and what I do and that kind of thing. Because when you're at the office, when I was at the office, it was all too easy to get DoorDash and get some fast food, and we were too busy to have an actual healthy meal. We had to eat quickly and eat whatever was available, no matter how unhealthy it was, just because there was always another client coming in, especially that last week. So, I've tried now. I knew that once I got home and got out of tax season, I would be able to do better about it. And so far, I mean, it's only been a couple days, but like I needed snacks, so I got celery rather than getting Doritos, that kind of thing. And sometimes all it does take is just a step in the right direction. And I know I'm gonna slip because my willpower isn't that good. I'm gonna get pizza and burgers eventually. But I'm just hoping that just being home, just knowing that I have meals here, healthy meals here, that should be enough, because I'll have the time to get it. And right now, having the Akamura not here, because she's at her day job, that helps me out too, because And I'm not putting it on her, but if the Akamura says something to the effect of, I'm going to get Taco Bell, do you want anything? I'm like, yeah, I do. Because I don't have the willpower I used to do, or used to have, where I could just be like, no, I don't want that. So I'm trying to recapture that willpower and get back to it. And I bring this all up just because it's been a week since I've recorded, 2 weeks since I've recorded anything. Took that week off. And I couldn't motivate myself to get started with recording this morning. It took me until 10 o'clock just to get out of bed, and then it took me another hour to stop watching YouTube videos and to get off my ass and actually do something. And I don't like that. I don't like that lack of willpower, and I don't know why it started hitting me so much more now than it did when I was younger, but I just don't want to be as active. And I think that I don't know if it's age and if everyone goes through it or anything like that, but I'm trying my best to fight against it, you know? So let's take you to Errant Tree, because you need accuracy and power. Go ahead and go for power first. It can be quite difficult. Wait, what? It seems there is some chance to acquire a new technique there, but it must be quite difficult. Okay. What if we go to the speed one, or the skill one? It seems there's some chance to acquire a new technique here. No warning that it's difficult. Okay, let's do that one. So, overall, I'm just trying to do better because, you know, I've got the book I want to do. What are you doing, Empress? Were you just throwing a temper tantrum on the beach? Was that what that whole thing was about? I mean, I know we've seen this animation before, but we haven't seen it with the pixie, so... She just threw a temper tantrum and then headbutted a watermelon at maximum speed. Not only she got a new technique out of it. But yeah, I was talking to my boss about that Squirrel Hog, because it's like, I say Squirrel Hog, he's now in the Discord and one of our patrons, so you know, it's weird. But anyway, so you know, I was talking to him about it because I have all these things I want to do, and I know that once I get started, like once I sit down and start working on what I want to do, then I will do it. And the frustrating part is I have that voice in the back of my head that tells me, you only have less than 5,000 subscribers and no one watches your shit, and it doesn't matter if you do anything, and no one's going to buy your book because you've only sold 20 copies. Like, that voice, I don't know how many of you get it. From what I've seen with my audience, I would assume a lot of you have that voice. And defeating that voice takes a lot of effort sometimes, and why is my computer suddenly running super crazy slow? So that's what I'm trying to work on more than anything. What is my computer doing right now? As I mentioned before, I can't record this from the system like I want, so I have to emulate it, but I get... No, I'm not praising you. I don't know what that was. Something went a little bananas here with my computer, but it seems to be functional now. Alright, someone suggested I use nuts oil whenever I do an errand tray, so we're going to go ahead and use that technique as well. We'll nuts oil, rest her, and then leaf her, and then rest her. So, we'll see if that works any better. Here's a nuts oil. Because otherwise I'll have to rest her 3 weeks in a row just to get her back to where she was, so I don't want to do that. Let's see if that helped. I don't know how good nuts oil is. Yes, who is it? You have mail, great. Is it more errand tray? Because I'll send her right the fuck back. Nope. Empress as well. Okay, well, it's better than being not well, so... Let's, excuse me. Let's buy her out of mint leaves. And hopefully... this will get us back to where we were going. I'm just trying to be healthier overall. There's one thing that helps with, that you guys can help me with, kinda sorta. One of my hidden reasons for getting the P.O. box was the post office is a pretty good walk from here. It's about 10 minutes. So it's pretty short, but like, you know, I can go get my mail and then come... Ah, you got an intelligence attack. That sucks. Okay. I can walk to go get my mail, and that'll be enough to, you know, just at least it's walking. At least it's not me sitting here doing nothing. So if I get into a habit of checking my P.O. box every day, then that'll be an additional 20 minutes of walking I can get in that I hadn't been getting in. So, you know, if you all send me stuff, that's PyroFalkon, P.O. Box 12, Xenia, Ohio 45385. It'll give me a reason to get out of my apartment and head down there now and then and check it out. So, I'm trying to do any little thing I can think of. Little thing, I stress. Not necessarily because I'm lazy, but I know me, and I know that if I try to make wild changes to what I do, then my body just sort of rejects it, and my mind rejects it, and it makes it worse. It's sort of like when I'm trying to be on a more healthy diet, if I ban myself from eating certain foods, then I'm going to crave it. And that's not good, because then I'll shatter my diet, and then I'll just not even give two shits anymore. So what I did for this time was I just stocked up on a crap ton of frozen vegetables. Like, my freezer is just full of frozen vegetables right now. And so when I get hungry today, I'm going to remember it's there, and then I'll be like, well, it's either cook frozen vegetables or leave the apartment and go get a burger. So it'll be way easier to just steam some vegetables, and then there we go. I'm eating healthier. So just little things like that. You want powder? No. I'm not giving you drugs. I'm not giving you a hit of cocaine. Just fucking do the job, please. Oh my god. Wait, isn't powder weight loss? It said she was already slim. Why would she need it? Hold on. Hold on. Shut up. What does powder do? Yeah, feed it to overweight monsters. Oh my god, she needs some extra cocaine because she thinks she's fat since she's 100 pounds? Empress, what is wrong with you? You really do have tit physics. Boy, Monster Rancher is weird. Keep working on your power. Get it to 200. I want flour. Okay, I'll give you a flour. That's totally fine. I don't mind giving you a flour at all. Just don't try to smoke it. She's got a weird face. Alright. I assume that's gonna raise her loyalty. Empress seems tired. Yeah. I feel like we should give the tournament a shot. But, again, in the episode that no longer exists, she, whoa, computer. What is going on with my computer today? We shot the first episode totally fine. It's just I had an audio issue, and that was my fault, not the, computer's fault. Dang. Nah, I'm going to resist the temptation. We're going to just keep training her for now. I want her power to be at 200, and her skill to be as high as it can be, and then we'll go for the next official tournament. Although, given that it's been longer than a year since we're putting her in one, I might be really compromising her lifespan. Not that I'm going to make her die faster, just that we're taking so long to get started with the official tournament that by the time she gets into one, she's not going to be super she's not going to have a whole lot of time left. Does that make sense? I'm kind of slurring today. It's been a while since I've done recording, like I said. Been about 2 weeks, and just getting myself back into the pacing and everything of being able to speak publicly is very odd. I don't generally have stage fright anymore when I do these episodes, but there are times where sometimes I forget how to form words, and I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. But hey, it's been we've done like 3,400 videos for this channel, so if I will continue to improve, and I am not giving up yet. Not when I've come this far. It's one of the weirder parts about being a completely unknown, or at least mainly unknown, YouTuber, that I have over 3,000 videos on the channel. I think I looked and we've got 120 different series on the channel, and we still have people who have never heard of me. Plenty of people who have never heard of me and don't know who the hell I am, and don't realize that we've got a variety of stuff on the show. So I don't know, it's weird. This whole YouTube thing is weird. What is it? Is it Aaron Trey? Excellent. So I believe it's, yep, March has the next official tournament. Okay. Alright. We're gonna send you over to Aaron Trey, see if we can get you another move, hopefully a physical one. I think I'll send her to the power Aaron Trey. Because I really should have accuracy, but her accuracy is already pretty good, and we need stronger attacks, not accurate ones. Now that you guys saw that performance, she did okay. She missed a lot, but why is your loyalty going down? Why does loyalty ever go down? Like, what am I doing wrong or right for loyalty? Should I be giving her a flower every freaking week so her loyalty goes up, or would that just spoil her? Alright, you can do this, Empress. Yeah, don't be afraid of the tornado, it's fine. Even though you fly. I'm sure you'll be able to get through it okay. That's the only thing I don't like about Monster Rancher 2, it's how long the animations are. But, I mean, even then, like, it can be skipped, so it's not really that big of a deal. Just, I don't know, it's... The decision animation for Aaron Trees seemed to take a while, if that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, slap the shit out of that camel. Or palm strike it, I guess is what you're doing. I still need to get Dead or Alive again. Are you saying that you failed? No, you're thinking. You're gonna take another running leap, aren't you? You got this, Kasumi, Empress. That is not even a kick. That's just jumping into the neck of the camel and hoping for the best. Alright, well, that's 2 wins. I'm gonna skip this animation. I don't feel like seeing her punch a rock. Alright, she got that one. Excellent. And now the huge antlion. We're running up on 20 minutes. I'll just skip that one too. Failure. That's fine. She didn't learn a technique either. Empress could not acquire any techniques. No, I'm not going to scold her. It seems relieved. Well, that's going to do it for today. And then in the next episode, we'll get her rested up and we're going to send her into battle. Hopefully she will survive it. So that's going to do it, as I said, for today. Keep those comments and letters and everything coming. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.